Hello. This is a rarity, isn't it? 2 videos in 2 days. Right, I had a page on Facebook with all my poetry, which I've been writing for many, many years. And not surprisingly, it was called the Paul Dacres Poetry Page. Well, last year, or a little over a year ago, finally got my act together, got all my stuff together, typed everything up, and that was its inception, you know. Then I was finding a load of stuff on Facebook I'd written. I hadn't written that down anywhere, so that went on. And then I hadn't really written anything seriously for a good few years, and I've recently started writing again. So I was putting that on. Fantastic, right? It's all good. So it's been there a long time. There was never any problems with it. I hijacked it from another page I had, which was about politics. So I had over 500 followers on there. And last weekend I wrote a poem which named John Major as being involved in arms dealing, which if you've followed any of my YouTube you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't know who John Major is, Prime Minister of the UK in 80s and 90s, I think. I can't remember when Thatcher left. Definitely 1990, I think, maybe he first came in as Prime Minister. Yeah, so that went up, not a problem. I'd written 2 or 3 last weekend, I think. I wrote one yesterday afternoon, obviously brought the page up. Oh, your page has been unpublished. What a surprise. Really, and this is, as I keep saying, this is Nick Clegg. This is why Nick Clegg was installed at Facebook, because he certainly didn't have to apply for the job. And this is censorship. So if there were ever any doubts about Google hacking my YouTube channel and all the rest of it, what a surprise. The page has been there over a year. I put up a poem about John Major being connected with arms dealing, and I don't know, I hadn't looked at it for the last half of last week, so let's just say 2 or 3 days later your page has been unpublished. It goes against community standards. Exposing government criminality, I assume they mean. And I wasn't allowed to appeal either, because I pressed on that and the page just kind of froze. So wow, you're not even allowed to argue that you're expressing freedom of speech anymore, not according to Facebook.